Board Game Back is brought to you by Liberty Guild Gaming. Today we are doing a solo playthrough of Mindspace. So this is like a Tetris style game where we're trying to fill the spaces in our brain appropriately with, balance. Could we want some hobbies? And the best way to, enjoy your hobbies is sometimes with your best friend. And so here we also got your friendship. We've got our romance here. When you have the same shape on the board here. You've also got your self-development. So each brain here constitutes as a space. So the more self-development, the less minus points that you have. We've also got money down the bottom here that allows us to do some spending. And then we also got some negative here for the empty spaces that we have on the board. Up here we've got A, B, C, which is our goals across here, and these are our points of if we happen to fill in any of these squares when it comes to scoring time. Let's have a look at our goals. We have Achiever, and here you see it's an A, and we have it facing this side. Eventually, as we place for the solo mode, eventually it will be flipped and the lower number will be shown. In this case, it's fill in one row or column, and to do so I'll get either 9 or 5 points. We have in the B, soulmate, so at least one pink space in each of the areas in the brain. And over here we have balance, so fill in 3 pairs, same or different, of any matching shapes. So we'll see how we go with that. So excellent, there we go, and hopefully I'll get this correct. It's been a little while since I've played this game. And we got our dice here, and all the dice's job here is they signify a color on our board here, such as, well, we got our friendship, our romance, our money, our self-development, which is the blue die, and our purple die for our hobby. So we roll this, and the cross here would distinguish where they are placed. So here we have, starting over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be 5 over here. This one is 6, so 4 and 2. And this one over here will get changed every single round. And when we reach round 5, it'll actually do an action on our solo rules over here, where a card will get flipped, where I roll a die, and then again at 8, and then again at after 11. This sheet here is just simply telling you what kind of shapes there are inside here. The only catch is I won't know what's behind this one. So let's have a look here. I can only choose one. And let's go with our pink one first, shall we? And I want to see if I can get it in as many ones as possible. So let's go like this. There we go, look at that. I've got it covered in 3 different spaces here. So there we go. And that's the end of round 1. Next thing you do is you flip this over, grab these, and roll again. So 4, 6, 3, and 2, 4. Okay. Oh, doesn't actually pink again. Don't really want to do it first. I do need to do a balance of a pair, so could do that again. Or I might actually, and your next piece has to be touching the piece that you drew. So for example, I might go with this blue one here, for example, and I will put it here. And because I crossed over 3 places, 1, 2, 3, I can cross off 3 of these. There we go. And up to round 2, 3, so let's flip that over. And again, oh, sorry, that was a 2. That's not helping me at all. And 6 over here, we've got a 2 here, and a 1. That is actually really, really helpful, this one over here, because I can cross over here. And that'll also help me almost finish a row, so I can't not ignore that. But also, you can't have a blue next to a blue, so you can't go over here. However, I could use it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I've crossed over another one, so there we go. Let's second round. This is now our third round, or fourth round, because we've already coloured 3. So grab these again. Give these a good mix. There we go. Whoops, sorry, that was this. What was that? I believe that was a 3. There we go. 1, 2, and a 6 over here. So I will, using a purple one, I'm going to draw that one now. And I'm thinking I will draw this one over here. I do have purple, don't I? Oop, that's pink. I am a little bit colorblind, so I have to do a bit of a double take. So, there we go. And keep in mind that I want to draw a purple, a pink one in 1, 2, 3 in each of the spaces if I can, before I run out of time. And after turn 5, and we're up to turn 5 now. So let's flip that. Grab these. 3, 4. We got 2 2s over here, and we got a 5. And fill in 3 pairs, so 2 2 2. So okay, let's see. Can't use that one again. I do want to get some pinks out in the spaces. Let's see here, what's that? 1 2. Oh, I've actually completed this one here. If you notice over here, I've completed that one. So let's give ourselves a score before we forget, because that might get flipped over. There we go. And now I'm going to see if I can get this pink one somewhere. So 1 2 3. I could go this way. And why not? 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Now I'm in each of the quadrants. So I've actually now met this one over here. So let's go 9 as well. Brilliant. There we go. And let's make sure how many colors we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after the turn 5, we roll a die. So let's roll this green one, for example. And we have a 5. Over here, 5 flip over goal C. The one that I haven't actually done. That's unfortunate. There we go. Excellent. Okay, now we flip over the card here. Grab all the dice. And roll it through. There we go. We have 5, 2, 1, 3, and 5. Okay. Probably wouldn't hurt if I get some money. And can we go here? 1 and no. No, not quite. There. However, we could go across this way. And maybe do a... We could go with a friendship or a hobby. Let's go with friendship. We haven't actually done one of those yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, so we can get some points up on the board. There we go, now we're moving into the 7th round. Here we go. 1, 2, and 6 over here, and we have 4. Not helpful. I really want to use a friendship over here somewhere, but it's just not happening for us today. However, we could use some over here and connect those two up, which I think we will. Let's do that, shall we? Let's connect our purple over here. Keep in mind, we've already got 2 pairs here, another pair here, and another pair, and we've completed that goal. And we have done this. Excellent. And we've also connected the orange with the purple here, so yummy. Excellent, that's the end of that round. Let's flip this one over. Now, as you can see, the game goes relatively quickly. And let's bring them all out. There we go, 3 and 2. And 2. Oh, I could go for another pink one of these. And then I get another point for that orange. But it doesn't serve me at the moment. Oh, no, it does, actually. Yeah, why not? And it's a purple, so against an orange. We'll do that. We will. There we go. Try to keep my purples and orange together. There we go. Excellent. So let's check what round we're up to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So after 8, we roll a dice. If it's even, we flip the lowest value. If it's odd, we flip the highest value. It is the even. So we flip the lowest value, which is this one over here. So we have another chance to get there. There we go. Excellent. And just make sure if I haven't flipped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. So let's flip this card over. There we go. We have 3 and 4, 2 6s over here, and a 5. And we've got 2 of those. I want to get one of those, and would be nice to get some money. So why don't we do that, shall we? So that way we've completed the balance. And with that, we also get some coin that we could spend later. And now we have 2 squares. We have 2 of these. Actually, we've got 4 of those, but 2 of those. And we've also got 2 of the 4 straight lines. So we've actually now met that one there. And we score high. Nice. Mind you, where the big money is filling in the spaces. And I haven't quite done that yet. So there we go. 4 and 5. Got some 5s here, and we've got another one of these. And actually, might pay to actually use that one again. It will. And can I use this at all? Yes, I can. I can go across here. I think that would be a good idea. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go across here. There we go. And we got another one here. Brilliant. Flip that over. Let's grab our dice. Let's try to fill in some spaces, shall we? Because we are running out of time. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, and I need to put a blue one here so I can complete that. So hopefully I'll get a chance to use blue next time. And 1 and 2. Oh, I might have to use this purple one over here, I reckon. Because I can use it across here. Or this purple one I can use quite nicely. Oh, well, that kind of blocks that off, doesn't it? So, could use it down here. Actually, I'll use it here. Oh, can't use purple against purple. Tricky, tricky, tricky. I don't want to spend too much time on the thinky. So, why don't we go with the pink one? Because at least I can use the pink one to score some extra points at the end. So, oh, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. I could go here. And I'm not too sure if I've used the space here, but could work. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. I'm not too sure if that was a good idea, but we'll see what will eventuate. Oh! Wowsies, didn't actually realise we're on to our last card. So flip over the last gold card, which is this one here. We've got one more roll. And we've got heaps of spaces here. See what we can do. We've got some 2 coins here, so I can colour that space in and colour that space in. But I won't be able to colour anything else in by the looks of it. So I'll use my green. I'm going to use those to colour those 2 black pieces in. And I do have a purple here. I do have a blue, which I do need. And I might use that over here. I'll use my blue. That way I've coloured in the last one. But if I use my orange, if I can, and what do we got here? 1, 2, 3. Could do that way. And could go that way. Yes, there we go. We're going to use orange. This one here. That way it's touching the purple. There we go. And then I'm going to use the 2 black ones, the coins here, and colour in this one. And colour in that one. There we go. Let's flip this over. Probably should have waited for that one to be flipped first. Whoopsies. There we go. Last turn. Let's see how we go. Four. I think I could have wrecked it on the last round. I did. Wasn't quite thinking. And we cross out those 2. There we go, since I've spent those. Yes. Oh, we do have a pink one here. Can we use a blue one here at all? Kind of wrecked myself when I did that. So I can't actually colour that in. So let's just do this one real quick. In fact, I can't even use any of these ones over here. However, I can use this red one, which I will use that red one. Oh wait, got 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Look at that. Of a different colour. So it's a different colour. There, it's not going to help me. Yeah, why not? We'll use this one. Can we get anywhere where we're not touching that red one? Nope, we can't use that one either. Looks like we're going green, peeps. Not helpful, but that's okay. There we go. And how does the green work? Do we just get 1? Each time you completely fill in one of the 5 sections in your brain, gain 1. Ah, excellent. So 1 there for that one, and we also filled that one and filled that one in. So we've got 3, which then allows us to fill in one of these that we haven't used, and we can probably use a different color if memory serves. Draw an additional shape using a color you have not already used this turn. This allows you to draw an extra shape, but you are still restricted by the dice colors. Okay, I'm going to use one of these, and I'm going to go and use a blue one. There we go. And I will color this one in here. There we go, and that knocks this one out for me. And that is game. So, now that we've finished, let's see how we go. On the scoring, we filled only 2 of these sections here, so that's 15. That is 27. Orange and purple, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So So 4 times, so we've got 4 here. 4 times 2 is 8. And moving on to here is 15. Matching shape of a different color, 1 point per space. So we've got here, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And over here, we've got 1 over here. So that means it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And here, we got over here, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 points on this one. And now moving over here, we've got 0, minus over here, empty spaces. Empty space in the main section with the most. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one over here is the 1, so it's -8. And we've done these ones. We spent those already. And now let's do a quick little calculation over here. So 15, 30, 40, 50, 58, 65, 85, plus 8, 85 plus 8 is 93. And what's 93? Do we have a little goal chart somewhere to let us know how we went? No, it just says simply sort of beat your score. So, oh, I got better than this guy. Nice, which is 91. There we go. Excellent, thank you. I hope if I've done any Rubik's Cubes, please let me know at the bottom. One thing I was a bit confused on is using the 3 money to draw an additional shape of a colour of your choosing of a colour you haven't used. That's the way I understood it. Because I've used a green already, I can choose any colour dice that's been assigned to something, and then choose a colour of my choosing, which I chose to use blue, so that way I can colour in my last 4. Excellent. Thank you very much. Mind you, I could have probably used it somewhere else and scored some extra points. But that's it. Thank you very much. That's been Mindspace, brought to you by All Play Games. And thank you for tuning in. And I would hope to talk to you guys soon. Any rules, quizzes, let me know at the bottom. Thank you. Talk soon.